But DNR won't accept the fact that you cannot have any significant head ever build up on a side slope. If you got a 3-to-1 or 4-to-1 side slope, the liquid, gravity itself is going to pull it down the slope. So if you run it in a help model, the help model will show on that slope that you cannot get more than basically 1/100 of an inch of buildup of head of liquid on that slope. DNR won't accept that fact and say, well, what if there is blockage there and you get some liquid building up? Well, when you get to the slope, if you got sand on that slope, automatically it's going to drain down that slope. You're not going to have blockage that's going to allow a head to build up on the side slopes. You can't use any logic with them because...
Who are these guys?
This is your DNR staff.
Do they have degrees or anything?
No, yeah,
That's the problem. I agree there.
hang
Okay, let's keep moving along.
on. Okay. So, I guess what I'm looking for tonight is basically to proceed in this fashion, we would want basically concurrence from the board that we're going to do the full side slope of that abutment with the liner. We're going to go ahead and have the contractor put the sand up the side slope, and then we're going to try to do the protection by using corn stalks of some sort.
How are you gonna get the corn stalks up this
I'm just planning.
whole length?
You may need to use a nurse spreader or whatever and beat them from the top of the slope.
And let them just kind of fall down?
Mm-hmm.
Then we can blow them on.
That's the other thing. If you have a means of a blower, you go through a mulching blower like you use for seeding, and you just blow them up on the side slope.
You might consider that one.
Can you just plant them in the spring?
Can you what?
You can plant in the spring, like, let the corn stalk grow.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
You know, when you're figuring out your bid package, you might separate that out. We might get somebody, you know, just like, you know, we found like when that one drainage ditch, farmers did a better job seeding the ditch than the contractor. You might consider subbing that out. There might be somebody that has, you know.
Well, we wouldn't build it into the construction contract. We would handle that as a separate item, basically, you know, through basically the staff out there and our hiring. We'll be looking for about 1 foot.
Well, then construction later.
But they will lay the sand.
But the contractor will lay the sand so that the sand's up the slope.
Okay.
That'll be done, you know, with this contract approximately by September 1st, and then basically that fall, you'll have to get corn stalks up on that side slope.
And hopefully we don't get a heavy rain before the corn stalks.
And you may get some wash, but, you know, you're not going to have, there's going to be a berm along the top. The water isn't running off the rest of the landfill coming over the slope.
I think where we had to wash on that other sand was it was coming down the side slope and then washing it off. If you can keep it from, well, just what hits it will probably wash it a little bit, but not,
Right.
you won't get no speed up to wash as bad, hopefully.
Okay, well,
Maybe you can spray them with top coat.
is there general acceptance by the board on that criteria?
I don't see we have a choice.
Exactly.
You know, we see it as your best option with using the membrane. I mean,
Best or only.
well, you know, you could go piecemeal. You could say, well, we're only going to go up so many feet, and then we'll try to come back in and bring a contractor in later, you know.
But then you gotta model it every time.
We will have to basically notify DNR, send in a quality assurance plan, and you have to go through all the testing each time you do that.
Okay, you want a motion?
I think it might be
I make
good.
a motion to approve the liner going all the way up to the top and the contractor fill, put the sand on it.
Yep.
And if he comes up with a magic way to hold it.
Is there a second to that motion?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say nay. Motion
Okay.
carries.